Hey guys, it's Deborah here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about journaling pens. So the first pen is a Copic multi-liner. It's water and Copic proof, and it's pigmenting, and I got it in the size 1.0 and it's black. So it's got a felt tip and then this cage that holds the felt tip, and it's quite good because it's a little bit thick. And I like a nice thick pen in my hand. So let's just see what... It writes really well. I'm just using ordinary photocopy paper to write on. There's no bleeding or anything on it. I know when I wrote on some tags the other day, it did bleed a little. And I'll just write on this book page. So you are getting a bit of feathering when you use something like a book page. But it's still not too bad, I think. I quite like it. It certainly moves across the page really nicely. The other one I've got is this Staedtler pigment ink liner, and it's a 1.2. And I picked this up while I was out shopping the other day just to have a go with. So it's actually thicker. This is a 1. And that's a 1.2, so hopefully you're picking that up on camera. So it's a lot thicker than the other one that I just showed you. But again, I do like a thick pen. I don't like to write with a tiny little 0.3 or something pen. So even though it's a bigger, it's supposed to be a bigger nib, it actually doesn't come out that way on the page. And it doesn't bleed as much or feather as much on the book page either. This next pen is a Foodball 1.5. So it's more like a normal biro in that it doesn't have the felt tip. But I like that I can also put the cap on top, because I do like to write. I find the balance better if I've got the cap on top. So let's see how it goes. A little bit of feathering there on the page. And not too much on the book page. That is really smooth to write with. I really like this pen. I've only just got it, so I haven't done actually journaling with it. And even though, once again, it's a 1.2, same as this one, so I'll just write this on here so you can see. This is a 1.0, that's the Copic. This is a 1.2, not much difference, and this is a 1.2. So they do write differently, probably because this isn't a felt tip pen. And then just for fun this morning, I picked up 2 pens from Typo. Smooth operated they are, and they're a 1.0 gel ink pen. Let's see how they go. So it's not as thick by half as the other one, but it still writes quite nicely. And this one's in green colour. Yeah, so they write quite nicely if you want a change of colour. I just picked these colours because I rather like them, and they're on special, so I thought I'd grab a couple while I was out shopping this morning. So in terms of the best pen, I like the Foodball 1.5, but it's not as thick in terms of the width of the stroke. And I think that my favourite is probably the thickest one in terms of the width of the stroke, which is this Copic marker, because it just seems to write the best. That's, at the moment, that's my opinion, and I'm sure I'll use them all, but yeah, that's just my opinion. I think my favourite is this Copic marker in 1.0. So thanks for watching. Cheers.